so I feel kind of restless and kind of feel like I don't have like a home yet, and I feel like since everything's in boxes, it's just, I don't know, it's a really weird feeling. But I don't have a job yet, and I've been looking for a job for about March, April, May, June, July, for 5 months, and I've yet to be hired, and it can be pretty exhausting and kind of ruins my confidence a little bit. But I know that I'm a good worker and something will come along, but I just really need a job because I don't really make a lot of money from YouTube, and I make some money from like custom videos, but I don't want to rely on my parents for money, especially because they don't have a lot of money, and like their jobs have also been affected by the virus and everything. I'm looking out my window right now, and behind me there is a apartment or house under construction, but then there's a vacant lot behind me with a bunch of foliage. And yesterday, well, there are usually a lot of stray cats in this area, and I like usually volunteer and feed them. But there was this one cat who was like yelling yesterday, and was like very similar. So I finished that and I really liked it. I'm currently binging Desperate Housewives for some reason. And I also watched Little Fires Everywhere. That was really good. I'm particularly interested in the whole housewife motif because I recently watched Mrs. America as well, and just the whole like women should be at home thing, and like how housewives would like overcompensate their like mental issues with like OCD and like overcleaning, or like what housewives have to give